All right, we're out here at the famous TTT Truck Stop in Tucson, Arizona. I have my lovely daughter with me, Brittany.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hey, Mom.
So I stopped at Peterbilt this morning. I read all your comments from last night, and the general consensus is between water and algae and a little bit of dirt in the tanks. So I stopped at Peterbilt. I bought some like biochemical stuff to kill the algae. It's specifically made for the algae. And then I also bought some new O-rings for the fuel caps, because I think the fuel is getting in there, or the water is getting into the fuel tanks through the fuel caps. I've never replaced those O-rings, so it's possible that that's the problem. But we're going to check it out. I'm going to drain the fuel filter real quick, and we'll take a look at what we got. And then me and Brittany are going to go have breakfast. Well, almost lunchtime.
Almost lunch.
We're going to brunch. There you go. We're going to go have brunch at the famous TTT Truck Stop, and then I'm going to head on home, and we're going to start a vacation tomorrow, I think. So I've already talked to Teresa. So anyway, I'm going to hand the camera off to Brittany, and we'll go check things out. All right, let me show you what I got at Peterbilt. Come on over here a little bit. I got a fancy Peterbilt bag. Top dollar for Peterbilt. So this is what I got. It's biocide, and it's specifically for the algae. This was $20, but it says it treats like 1,000 gallons. So that should be pretty good. And then I got new O-rings for the fuel caps. $10 a piece for these things. And then these are bumper stops, or hood bumpers for the hood. And I'll show you when we open the hood what I had to replace. One broke, and I actually had to take a washcloth, a towel, so it wouldn't. And then this thing here is the valve that regulates the level in the fuel tanks. So I don't know what it does, but that little thing was $50 from Peterbilt also. What it does is, so if I fill up one tank, it'll level the tanks out to both tanks. So, all right, let's take a look under the hood and see what we got. All right, I'm gonna raise the hood now. We'll take a look. I'll show you that little hood bumper that I'm gonna replace, and then we'll take a look at the fuel filter. I'm gonna go ahead and drain it. The truck idled all last night, so we'll see what was in there. Since I talked to you guys, I've probably gone about 150 miles or so. So plus it idled all night, so we'll see what comes out. So let me go ahead and get the hood raised up. So the little hood bumper, stand about right there. Okay. The little hood bumper goes right here. And as you can see, what I ended up doing was taking a washcloth, because there's a little piece in there that goes down, and it was just metal and it was banging on there, so that's why I had to put the washcloth. But I'm not going to put it on right now because I want to do it properly when I get home. But that's what the hood bumper looks like, and it'll fit up there, it'll slide on there and go on like that. So but I'll wait till I get home to put it on properly, because it's got to go down in the little groove and lock itself in there. And then let's see, I'll show you the O-rings. The O-rings on the fuel cap, I have never replaced them, so that's definitely needs to be replaced. For right now, I'm gonna leave that up there until I get home. We only got about 30-40 miles till we get home. So let me get my gloves, we'll open the fuel cap and I'll show you where this O-ring goes. Okay, I got the fuel cap out. So there's an O-ring that goes around the top of the cap right there. I've never replaced that. My theory is that I'm thinking that when I get the truck washed or when I run in the rain or something like that, that the water is getting down in there. So that probably could be a source of where the water is coming from. But I did get a new O-ring, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that O-ring in the fuel cap. And the way Peterbilt fuel caps work is they don't screw on like a conventional fuel cap. You kind of put it on and then you just turn it and it kind of locks in place. So you don't have that pressure of the screw cap. I don't understand why, but that's the way it works. But that's kind of my thinking of maybe that could be a source of where the water's coming from. Either when I was running in the rain or getting the truck washed, the water was getting down in there. So, all right, let me put this back on, and then we're going to drain the fuel out of the fuel separator and the water separator filter and see what it looks like in there. Okay, I'm going to drain the water separator and we'll see what comes out there. Alright, let's see what we got. So this is about 150 miles. It looks like, let's see if I hold it up you guys can see. It looks like got a little bit of sediment, water right there, and got a couple of black pieces in there. So which could be part of the fuel line, or it could be a little bit of algae floating. But you can see the sediment down at the bottom right there. So but it looks a lot better than it did yesterday, but there's not that many miles on it. So I think, and like I said, I read all of your comments. I think water and algae could be an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and a lot of people recommended undoing the bottom of the plug on the tank, which makes me a little nervous. But I did find it under there, and so when I get home, I will pop that open, see if I can get some of the sediment that's down in the bottom of the tank to come out. So I'm going to do that, try to get the water out of the tank, and then I'm going to start treating for algae. And people recommended that once I do that, make sure I got plenty of filters, because once it starts killing that algae, it will start clogging up the filters. All right, so once again, thank you for all the comments. And me and Brittany are going to go ahead and get some brunch, and then I'm going to head on home, and then we're going to start our vacation probably tomorrow. When I get back, I'll go ahead and start messing with the truck and get everything squared away on the truck. But I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for all the comments. And I will talk to you guys in a couple days. So talk to you later. Say bye.
Bye.